Welcome back everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Mirriam Treespire. We're standing next to the Battle Warden Tiroro, who has a little exclamation mark over her head because she is ready to hand us a guild hest if we so choose. But what we're going to do is we're going to explore some of the levs you can get by speaking with Swygskyf. So we're going to do one episode per area, I think. Lonely places, Swiftperch. That don't mean there ain't work to be done. What might you be interested in today? So we can do Battlecraft, Fieldcraft or Tradecraft. Let's start with the Battlecraft list. We've got 16 spots to fill. Okay, so we can do Jackal and Livestock. Shock Therapy, no egg to stand on and at the gates. Let's just go through and accept all of those. We're going to go into Fieldcraft. So you'll notice our allowances are now 95. There's nothing in mining or botany or fishing actually. I don't think we've unlocked fishes, so that would explain it. Tradecraft. I don't think we've unlocked our trades yet, so we're going to have to deal with that. Rightio. Oh my gosh, we have so much ahead of us now. Let's get going. So we have 5 Levequests. Which one are we going to do first? 4 Levequests, sorry, because we've done one already. We're going to wander out the gate. Now we've got 2 overlapping. This one over here is Shock Therapy. This one over here is Jackal and Livestock. Let's start with Shock Therapy. It's the closest. Alright, just make sure we're in this circle definitively. Make sure we've got the right thing. Shock Therapy in the top right hand corner, you'll see I'm just hovering over the stuff. I'm going to go down to here. I'm going to click on Shock Therapy. It'll open up the right entry in my journal. I'm going to click on Initiate and go OK, even though I know I should be set to an Etherite in this region. Right now my board gets confusing, but we're after the circles with the little squares in them, and if I open up M, well, that's not going to be helpful. Okay, so the little mini map is where the specific ones are. What are we doing? I probably should have read that. Now, remember this time we're looking for chests, alright, because otherwise it's a pain. We need to find a mischief. Okay, use a Rosling pollen cluster to reveal the target's true nature. So that means we need to murder a Rosling. Let's, what are we doing? We're playing one of those. Radio. Let's murder a Rosling. Excellent. And then we need to use a Rosling pollen cluster to reveal a target's true form. Alright. So you'll notice that the little circle went away. Oops. Oh well, let's go and get that then. Murder that Rosling. Out of range. You can sit right on the edge of the cliff, you monster. Okay. Alright, I'm going to assume there's no more little critters, so those lightning things do not have squares above their heads. So we're going to go toward the next square, which is here. And this lightning one does have one over the head. We're not joining the fate. Oops, looks like we did by accident, which means we could get attacked. That's still really exciting. Lightning Sprite. Let's go with a 3 on that one. What do you mean it's not in range? Right now it's in range. Up close and personal, Mirriam. Except, of course, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to sprinkle it with stuff. So this is one of those tricky ones. If you have a look here, we've got bags of pollen. So we're going to have to go find ourselves another lightning sprite now. Toddle over this way. Click on this. Grab our pollen bag. Click on that. It's definitely an imp. Let's go and murder the imp, because that's our mission. Oh, well, okay, this is what happens when you do a Levequest, when you're too high for the Lev. Rightio, it's very easy. It's not this easy normally. We're in the middle of a pack of wild dodos that may or may not take umbrage to our presence. Rightio, let's go. I think our Levequest is protecting us though. Right, use your pollen bag. Okay, so you see over here. Click on that after you highlight the imp. So you target the imp and then use the pollen bag. And then defeat it. After you target it properly again, so it won't automatically stay targeted, of course. Alright, so this will be our second Mischief Maker imp. We've completed this duty. We're not going to return to Levequests with Perch. We only want to do this once. It is very, very hard for me to actually walk away from these guys, but we're going to. What are we in now? We're in the no egg to stand on. Alright, We're reporting to Western Noscea, which is where we're standing. We're going to go no egg to stand on, click on that. We're going to go initiate, okay, confirm. And you'll notice how the big circle disappeared and the little circles are here. Look at that, right at our feet. Let's grab that. Sometimes this has gear in it. Opening treasure coffers. I'll grab that, that looks important. Alright, very quickly, opening treasure coffers. A treasure coffer has appeared. Oftentimes Lev targets will drop treasure while being pursued. If you don't claim it, someone else will, so what are you waiting for? Alright, that has a square over its head. It is a feral dodo. It does not like us. We do not like it in return. What does that do? Oh, okay, that was effective. Right. There's another dodo egg. So our mission is to gather the fertilized dodo eggs. And keep an eye out for the evil dodos that may or may not. There we go. What's up here? Oh no, that was that. Find the next circle. One we've just killed will stay on the screen for a little bit, then it'll vanish. Don't let it confuse you. Wander over this way. I'm just going to murder this dodo outright. They're delicious anyway. So hit that with 3. I should be using my feral enraged. Pick up this dodo egg. I'll just zoom out a little bit so I've got a better idea of what's going on. I don't think that dodo is going to let us have that egg, is it? No, look at that. It's going to puke on us, but while it's puking we're going to steal the egg. Haha. Rightio, let's murder it. And this one. Okay. I forgot what we got out of that last chest. Alright, let's go find little arrows. You see there are arrows. We have to go down to get to the level that they're on. Alrighty, let's see if we can pick up as many of these as we can. We're going to pick up these 3 and then this quest will be done. So this is no egg to stand on. Where's the other one going? Uh-oh. Alright, well I'm going to murder this dodo anyway. I won't think about it. Beautiful. I am looking for more chests in this area. I can see another space over here that I haven't looked after yet. Oh my gosh, look at these dodo eggs. I need to pick up one more. My timer says I've still got a heap of minutes to go. Alright, that's it. We don't want to return to the Lev map right now. So that's 2 of our Lev quests to go. As you can see, we've got Jackal and the Livestock and the Thread of Superiority. This one is Jackal and the Livestock. Let's get into that. So you can imagine how annoying it would be if I'd insisted on doing these one at a time. Yeah. Alrighty, Jackal and the Livestock. Click on the gold part, it'll bring up the quest. Click on Initiate. Go OK. We're already at the highest difficulty because we're so far above the level. Look for the little things with the squares above their heads, that's what we're looking for. And because if you go into your main map now, it's going to get fairly confusing. Alright, what do we got to do? Eliminate target enemies for Jackal pups. Alright, can I see any chests up here? No. I don't know, I am definitely... Don't stand in the orange, that's bad for you. Alright, you'll notice that the little cards stay on the screen for a bit. We're going to go towards the cards that we know are different. Never get complacent with this. Alright, that's that one. Now you'll notice we still have one more Lev quest. We just need to say no, we don't want to go back to the Lev net yet. Right, is this it? At the gates. It's in the same area that we're in. Well, that would have been confusing. At the gates, report to the Western Noscea, so hit the orange so that it brings up the journal entry. Hit initiate. Hit OK. Hit confirm. If you're confident, you can do it without changing it. And then go towards the... Okay, defeat all the targets at the locations visited. Right, destination 1. There it is. So your targets are the things with the little cards over their heads. Alright, and that's done. We've slayed a Yazon lurker. We're going to go 9. A little bit faster. Run through the destination. See what appears. No. Oh, there we go. It just took a minute. Whoop, don't stand there. That one's done. Alright, on the map it will show you the next section. Looks like it's right behind us. So go stand in there. Nope. Oh, there it is up there. Got that one. Look for the monster that should appear. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something else that was interesting too. Let me just destroy the Rosling. Okay, now those are fat dodos. Alright. Okay, there's one tiny green square on my mini-map down there. Let's go get it. I'm not seeing any more exciting chests for us to deal with. If that's okay. Maybe there'll be one over here. Or not. Or not. So anything with a little square playing card above its head is fair game. You sense an unsettling presence. I do? Where is it? Oh, right beside me. Big, furry, feathery, dodo-y thing. Before it spews on me. Oh, we're not done yet. Excellent. I was thinking we were going to have to get yoinked by the lev map. Nope, there we go. Feral dodos. We've done it. So now we have all of the locations ticked off. And now we're actually going to return to the lev map because we have done all of the levs that we collected. Okay. Lonely place is Swiftperch. Yes, let's collect some rewards. Fair lick, that were. Let me ready your coin now so as you can be on your way. Difficulty, completion. You'll notice you get some XP on this as well. If we were doing level 45 levs, it would be quite a bit. Alright, now when you finish these labs, you'll notice if I go into my Japer journal, we have no Levequests, so Levequests 0. I have 95 allowances though because that stays the same. If we go into our challenge log, because yes, Levequests are part of your challenge log, we will find under Levequests that we've now completed 4 Levequests that have different challenge plates or different Lev plates with this little card thing you see beside it. So we're well on our way to finishing our first 2 things, but we're not done yet in here. Alright. Now, fresh meat, a tall odor, the Sprite of Competition, and Jackal and Livestock. So of those 4, only one of them is one we've done before. So we're going to go and see what different Lev quests we can have in this area. At the moment we're only doing Battlecraft levs because we don't have any mining or botany levs and I don't have any classes for fishing. So let's start with this lev over here and we'll go again. This would be fresh meat. Find fresh meat, click on that, go initiate, go OK. This is, we've actually not leveled our warrior very far, but that's fine. Confirm. Alrighty, what are we supposed to be doing? Killing feral dodos. Targets, oh, weaken the target, then use the soother mode. Feral, okay. So we're going to murder the rat mole first. It's going to call on help from its packmate though. Now you probably, if you're doing this, you probably want to do this without your companion, if your companion's any good. Alright, we're going to try and soothe it, so / soothe. Right, that's 1. Now if you murder the dodo, it doesn't count as being soothed, even though there's peace in its death. It just counts as being dead, and you're going to have to go find another one to reduce in hit points and then soothe, okay? Why isn't that vanished yet? Oh, because it's soothed. This is the other thing with this particular kind of quest, is that the dodo will remain on the screen, and you have to remember which ones you've smushed, which ones you've soothed, so you don't do it again. Alright, I know, loyal dodo, and then / soothe. Right, you've got to be quick with marauders. They tend to get a bit excited with their axe and do things like murder things before you have a chance to do stuff. Head toward the next little circle with the 2 squares in it. Grab that rat mole. I see we can take him out with 1 hit. No. Right, we'll find then. Grab that dodo. I'm only using my lowest level attack. Oh, fiddlesticks. Mirriam! The feral dodo has died. Right, now I've got to go find another one. Like I said, type fast. Oh, a treasure coffer. Well, we will take that. Okay. Only dodos with the card above their head. That's how you tell which ones you're meant to kill. Don't do a typo. Oh no. I tried to shoot it too soon. Now I'm going to have to murder it. I know. I may have to actually change. Oh fine, you're both dead. Duty failed. What? Because I killed it? Rechallenging Levequests. Okay, you know what we're going to do before we rechallenge this? We're going to drop down to our lower level class. So go down to classes and jobs. I will pop that up in the corner. Alright, these are level 10 levs. This is the other hazard of doing things when you're too high a level. So we're 47 as a warrior, 32 as a lancer, 17 as a thaumaturge. Let us switch over into our thaumaturge and do this at a more reasonable level. There we go. Alright. Now before we go, okay, level 12, level 17, these fat dodos may actually attack us. Rechallenging Levequests. If you fail to complete the Levequest objectives within the allotted time, you can always re-challenge the quest by selecting it in your journal and pressing the retry button. Re-challenging a lev quest will cost 1 lev allowance. Oh, that was a fate counting down, thank goodness. Alright, so this lev has now become expensive. It's going to cost us 2. We're going to go and find it again. What's this one? Sprite, Jackal. Let me just go back up this way. So we're looking for, so see how it's now got a red cross beside it? Yes, we're looking for fresh meat. Tall Odor, Jackal and light. Oh, I know why. Go into fresh meat. You'll see that it's now got a red cross. If you go down here, you can hit retry. And it will give you, you can reattempt a failed lev quest for 1 lev allowance. Proceed. Sure. Alright, you are now able to re-challenge fresh meat. Alright. So let's go find it. On my map, Sprite, Jackal, Tall Odor. Why isn't it showing? I'm going to go initiate, even though I can't see it. The discrepancy, there we go. Okay, so everything comes back up again. Alrighty, so let's go. Now I've got to remember how to use this class. Pacify excited creatures. Now this is going to take us a little bit longer to do. Now, we didn't fail it last time because we were too slow. We failed it last time because we murdered our birds. That's not going to be a problem with this. What? Alright, let's just go down this way out of the plate. Let's grab this dodo bird. I should be keeping an eye on. So we need to make sure it's down low, but not so low that I love the amount of fates that are going on here. I wish I could join them. Okay, now we're gonna go soothe. Alright, 1 feral dodo, soothe. Alright. I know, I wish we could join the fates. We're focusing on our lev quest right now. Alright, let's grab this feral dodo and see if we can soothe it. Just watch out, watch our MP. I'm gonna have to, yeah, 7. We're also gonna have to go, use this, go 4. It's been a little while since I played a thaumaturge, so give me a minute while I just refine myself. Yeah. I'm going to hit him once more with a cold spell, and then we're going to try typing in Soothe. Yes, 2 feral dodos done. Uh-oh. We are not soothing this thing though. Alright, we want to change between powers without hurting ourselves. We hit 3, and then we hit 4, because a little bit of lightning bolt on a rat mole is not going to kill us. Then we're back in our fire mode, so we're going to use our high thing. Alright, that's 2 dodos. We got this. Alright, let's see if we can just upset the dodo without upsetting the rat mole. We're a high enough level now that it's not calling the rat mole for help, so we can actually separate it from the flock, so to speak. Soothe. Yes, now we've completed the duty. It was that simple. We don't want to return to the left now. Okay, well I guess we can do the others. So what's this one? The Sprite of Competition. Let's toddle down here and see what this is about. Alrighty, ready? So, Sprite of Competition. Click on the orange, click Initiate, go OK, go Confirm. Still a big discrepancy, we are going to get a reduced thing. Hopefully that was a different thing. The Sprite of Competition. Obtain target items. Lightning Sprite caused by 9. Well, won't this be fun? Let's go. What? Not enough MP. Oh. I know. I've not played these often enough. Right, these ones we can murder. So that's fine. We'll just wait for our MP to rebuild. And then we're going to switch across, hit that thing with lightning, because it loves lightning itself. We have now obtained 1 Sprite core. Alrighty, let's go. Hit our 9. Target our Sprite. We're a ranged DPS with Thaumaturge, so we can do this. So basically what we're doing is we're following Shael through all of the Thaumaturge quests. And what I'm doing is I'm giving Mirriam her Thaumaturge quest off screen. So you'll come back and she'll have more Thaumaturge levels. Shael is doing the the Marauder stuff off screen. Okay, you'll notice our MP is low again, so we hit 3. To switch elements so we can replenish it, because it will replenish under the cult spell. The cult spell just won't do as much damage. Alrighty, there's a chest over there. Let's grab that thing while we can. Okay, remember once you finish the last thing in the duty, it will not let you pick up any more of those. Let's go this way. Now, other monsters can target you while you're doing these things if they think you're hostile enough. I have full MP. Let's switch across. Lightning bolt it. The other thing I need to be doing, see this little prayer girl here. Right. This is lucid dreaming, and you can increase your MP by using it. However, on all my other characters that have it, it's actually in the old one, control 1 position. So I need to make sure that stays consistent. Otherwise, the next time I do this, or the next time I run one of the other characters, I'm going to be going for the wrong spot. I know. So lucid dreaming, hit that so you can regenerate. I should have done it earlier. I should actually, as a Thaumaturge, probably have that thing running all the time. Let's go down this way. There it is. Are we on cold? Yeah. We're going to switch. We're going to use our lightning bolt. We're going to go 2 for heat. Notice our timer's ticking down. So this is kind of more like what your Levequests are like, your battle levs are like, when you're using a character closer in ability. Alright. Don't target the wrong thing. The auto-targeter, by the way, is not your friend. Okay, just saying. Let's switch across before we run out of MP. We'll do that a little bit earlier now. We'll regenerate the MP out. So DPS character, their whole thing is to do damage, and if you're not maintaining your MP with your Thaumaturge, you're going to have a little bit of trouble with that. I have not run a Thaumaturge up to Black Mage level though. Alright, quick question for the peanut gallery out there. Do you want me to do all of the classes on screen with Mirriam, except for the... I think we ran this by you once before actually, and I decided it was she'll do all of the classes, but the ones for Lancer and Thaumaturge will stick with the other two characters until we get to the end of A Realm Reborn. At the end of A Realm Reborn, I am happy to switch focus characters, so you can watch Shridana if you would rather a kitty cat character, or you can watch actually I haven't finished all of my Levequests. I haven't even finished that one. I have one more core to find. What am I doing? Or you can watch Shael as your focus character for the next section. So the quests in between A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Web. Switch across, lightning, Jackal. Alright, now we've done it. What do you mean we haven't done it? We haven't done it. There it is. This one's actually been quite long. It's taken like three minutes for us to do it. Normally they're much quicker. Alright, now we're done. We're not going back in yet. We're right on the edge of another one. So what's this one? Jackal and Livestock. Well, we know about that. What's this one? A Tall Odor. Alright, let's go over this way. We're in the lab area. We're not doing shredding wheat. So the wheat fields lie abandoned after the calamity have turned into a breeding ground. Yes, we're leaving that alone. We need to level sync to join it, so we don't need to worry about other things while we're here. Let us go down to A Tall Odor. Check A Tall Odor. And initiate. So this is each of the Levequests by turn. Alright. Defeat 5 Jackal pups. And then 1 Jackal pup. Radio. What are we on? Hot? But we need to switch. Lightning. Switch. Lightning. Grab the next one. What are we doing? Fire. Out of range. Okay, JMP. Switch. Lightning. Cold. Did I actually stand in the way? I know I was too busy watching my buttons. 2. Over there, there's another dot over this way. So when you've got several Levequests up, you will still see the big green circle for the other ones, but it's the little tiny dots with the squares in them that you need to find. Really on cold. And switch to hot in a minute. Oh no, I targeted the wrong thing. I am so sorry. Auto targeter is so not my friend right now. Alright, I'm just going to use my sword. I know, auto targeter, everything except what I wanted. Alright, the auto targeter shouldn't have any trouble working out what we need to do now. Down we go. There it is, the last Jackal pup. Alright, what are we on? Cold and full MP. Let's change over. Zap that thing with some lightning. Then hit it with some fire. Let's use our MP regen. There we go. Oh no, I just switched to cold. Alright, let's switch back. Okay. Now there's one more Jackal pup. Where is it? Oh, I heard it spawning and there it is. And he is not happy with me. Oh, I accidentally changed. Okay. Do we have another lev? Yeah, we have this one over here to do. So each levnet, you won't get the same 4 quests off the levnet every time you go. You'll get different quests off them. And these are the quests of the Levequest, the battlefield quests of Swiftperch. So, Jackal and Livestock, grab Jackal and Livestock, hit initiate, go OK, go confirm. Oh, let's confirm that. Discrepancy, we know about that. We will be punished for our discrepancies, that's okay. What are we doing? We're eliminating 4 Jackal pups. Well, the Jackal pups seem intent on eliminating us. Did we move in time? We did. Alright, we need to switch. We need to rejuvenate. We need to lightning bolt that thing. Did I switch again? I didn't. Good. Whoop. Alright, I saw another one over here. Let's zap that thing. So at your low levels, your and we'll switch on the lightning bolt and the fireball. Your lev quests are quite simple, your battlefield levs anyway. And they often reflect the critters that you find in the area. So in this case we're dealing with jackals and lightning sprites and big fat dodos. I'm fireballing. Oh no, I just hit the wrong button. Now I'm fireballing. And again. Whoop. I know, I'm starting to get a little tired, so we're like, whoops. Alrighty, how many more have I got? One more. Where do I find him? Turn around. There it is. Fireball. Oh no, whoops. We're going to cold bucket. That should get his attention. What are we doing? 2. Prevent the target from fleeing. That's a bit of a sting in that last one. Alright, we've now finished all of the levs. Let's go. Swygskyf. Lonely place this Swiftperch. Yeah, we know. Click your reward. Difficulty, bonus, boom. Oh, achieved on the payroll. Fair lick. Action learned. Fire 2. That's pretty good. A bonus has been awarded. So basically you get the XP as you go. Tweet that. And again. And again. And again. Alright, shall we see if he has any different ones? At the gates, no. So we've done all of these. So that would be the battlefield lev quests, the battlecraft levs. We may find different ones in the future if we come back to do our crafting levs to see what that's like. But guys, I think for the moment we are going to say goodbye to Swygskyf and head on out to our next adventure. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.